Pronounced, defined, used in lexical dispatch.
Expatiate. Verb. Expatiation. Expatiator. To speak or write at length or in detail. Elaborate. Expand. To roam or wander freely. Narcissism. Noun. Narcissist. Narcissistic. Self-love. Egoism. Egocentrism. Self-conceit. Admiration or sexual desire of one's own body. Here then, there is a large field indeed, wherein reason may expatiate and exercise all its powers. He didn't appear to want to expatiate. To expatiate, they say that man cannot live on it alone. But I say, count yourself lucky to have something to smear the butter on. I could easily expatiate on the wonders of a discipline that I believe has a better claim than mathematics to being queen of the sciences. From his mighty bulk, the whale affords a most congenial theme whereon to enlarge, amplify, and generally expatiate. All their lives, these wretched creatures attend meetings where speakers expatiate on the imaginary deity. There is no need to expatiate upon the similar function that sexual indulgence performs in Huxley's Brave New World. That is why I must expatiate on what you write about Roosevelt's tendency to demonstrably disassociate himself from Churchill and the British. We expatiate on archaic logic, not realizing that logic occurs for the first time in the curriculum of the Platonic and Aristotelian schools. CNN versus Noriega is one of those cases columnists love to expatiate on. It was the custom for traveling lecturers to demonstrate the oratory and expatiate on the natural world and the wonders of science. It causes the chief executive to expatiate on the defense of our lifestyle as though the way of life of the privileged were universal. I have attempted to relieve this density by means of an expatiation through some of Lonergan's source text in the context of a consideration of his evolving appreciation of mysticism. The expatiator's love of language led him to become a writer, and he used his gift for words to create beautiful and evocative prose. People with dark personality traits such as narcissism and psychopathy tend to be highly appealing to others. Entitlement is one of the key components of narcissism and one of the most damaging to others. The twin vices of an attorney, greed and narcissism, are also his weakness. He sees himself as a god-king and a messianic figure, and with his narcissism, arrogance and hubris and hypocrisy will be his undoing in the end. Trump's comment is more than just a reflection of his famous narcissism. It goes deeper than thinking everything is about him. We nonetheless correctly anticipated that politicians manifest high levels of adaptive narcissism. I think each one of you should explore your narcissism, your neurosis, your pathological self-absorption. She is probably the clearest archetypal case of megalomania in terms of her delusions of omnipotence, her authoritarian narcissism, and her chronic overestimation of her power, authority, and judgment. With painful irony, the narcissism of our young is not rooted in overinflated egos, but in their lack of any ego at all. Narcissus has spawned many offspring in our current generation, and narcissism is alive and well in America. Freud's most basic understanding of narcissism is that it is a state between autoeroticism and object love. The massive ego, greed, lust for power, and malignant narcissism in this belief is staggering. This pathological narcissist will not do anything for anyone unless it advances his position. All this masked by the neo-fascism of the ignorant narcissistic proclamations of the greatest nation on earth sloganeering.